everyone, and welcome back to my channel, ChaiXoLatte. Today I'm going to be showing you how I got this very beautiful and feminine purple lavender eye look today. It's very cute and very simple, so I hope you guys enjoy this video. I'm starting off this video with my eyebrows already done, and I'm going to go in with the Morphe eyeshadow Plum Pleasers palette with this color here, and I'm going to be using that as my transition shade. So I'm literally using it all on the outside V of my eye. As you can see, I'm using a patting motion in order to place the color exactly where I want it. This is going to help the eyeshadow be very pigmented and full in color. Taking the same palette, I'm using this deep plum shade, and I'm going to use that into my crease, which is just going to help us add some dimension and further define the shape of our eye. And again, I'm using a patting motion, moving from the bottom of my eye up towards the middle of my eye to help blend the colors together. And honestly, when it comes to my eye makeup, this probably takes the longest amount of time when it comes to my makeup routine, because I really like my eyes to be completely blended and really seamless when it comes to the transition of the colors. Once I'm done with the deep plum shade, I go in with the same brush that I used to apply the previous color, and I just blend the two colors together and blend it up into my brow bone. Next, I'm going in with the Wet n Wild Matte Finish setting spray, and I'm using this pretty foil shade here, and I used the setting spray in order to wet my brush a little bit so that the eyeshadow is really pigmented and it's really shiny, because I really want the light to hit the eye and make it sparkle really nice and pretty. So if you did not know, that is a makeup hack that you can use in order to make your eyeshadow really stand out. This is how the eyes look with eyeliner on. Onto the face, I'm starting off with the Clean and Clear Daily Moisturizer, and I'm taking 2 pumps of this moisturizer and just applying it all over my face. Then I take my Coty Airspun Loose Translucent Powder, and I just use that to pack in the moisturizer. And pretty much what this does is, like, it gives a pore filling texture to the skin, so everything is nice and smooth. Then I go in with my Wet n Wild Photo Focus Matte Primer, and I just apply this all around my nose, all around my mouth, and even at the top of my forehead. And then it's time to go in with my favorite foundation of all time. I use the Maybelline Matte and Poreless foundation in the color 355 and 365. And I mix these shades together in order to get my exact shade. I like to apply my foundation in sections, because not only am I able to control just how much coverage I get, but I also am able to really sit and blend one section at a time and make sure everything is nice and smooth and flawless. And as you can see, even for the face, I use a patting motion, and this just helps me push the foundation into the skin so that everything is nice and even. Using the remainder of the foundation that I had on my makeup palette, I mixed it in with a bit of the LA Girl Pro Conceal in the color Toffee. And I'm using this combination to highlight all of the areas of my face. Now, I use this method because I like to have a highlight that's not too overbearing, but still relatively close to my skin tone. I'm using this small brush to help blend out the concealer on the nose. Now I'm going in with the Maybelline Fit Me pressed powder in the color 330, and I'm using that to set all of the places where I placed the concealer. This is going to help make sure that none of my concealer budges throughout the day. I'm now taking the Morphe That's Rich complexion palette, and I'm taking this bronzer shade and I'm using that to add some warmth to the face. I absolutely love this palette, y'all. It's got everything that I need in it, and the color payoff is bomb. And if you don't know how to apply contour and bronzer, right underneath your cheekbones, your cheeks go in, and that's where you want to apply that product. Make sure to blend into the hairline and also blend underneath your jawline. This will add dimension. Next, I'm taking my Wet n Wild contour brush with just a little bit of this nice contour shade, and I'm going to be just deepening up the contour, making everything nice and sharp and bold. Now I'm going back into the shade that I used to bronze up the face, and I'm using that as my nose contour. Using this method keeps the contour subtle but still defined. Now it's time to set the face, and I spray this all over, honey. Then I go in one last time and pat everything into the skin. This helps to make sure that the setting spray is evenly distributed all over the face and make sure everything is real nice and smooth and blended. Now this is how the face is looking, and I know you see the lashes, honey, okay? Real cute, real cute. And look, y'all, I ended up stabbing my makeup palette. But anyway, we're gonna go in with this real cute blush shade, and I'm going to be taking that on the high points of my cheek, and that's just gonna add a little bit of flirtatiousness, a little va-va-voom to the cheeks, baby, because that is all you need. And I like to add a little bit to the tip of my nose. Now I'm gonna go in with this highlighter shade, and baby, when I tell you, you do not need too much, okay? We're gonna go on the top of my cheeks, on the tip of my nose. I like to put it on my forehead and also on my chin, just to highlight all the areas that are necessary. And I like to use a light hand so that I can build up the highlight. To add some more drama to the look, I love to add highlight to the tip of my brow bone. I added a brown liner and a little bit of gloss, and this is the finished look, y'all. This look is very flirty and fun and perfect for the season. I had a lot of fun creating this makeup look, and I hope you guys really enjoyed the video. Please comment down below and let me know if you guys want me to do more makeup looks, because in these makeup palettes there's so many pretty color combinations that I am just dying to try. With all that being said, make sure that you are subscribed and you hit the bell in order to be notified of any future videos, and I'll see you guys in my next one.